So, all right, the big green goddess is up on the lift. We're gonna get down my test system. You grab everything up there. I got the 2 coils. I got the whole schmear. We're gonna hang a whole new ignition system on this bike, including a new black box and a new mag pickup and 2 coils that I use for testing, and see if it makes a difference. The system in it now is a Boyer. Don't know how old, but it's a nice Boyer. Boyers last forever, and I mean mine's been on since like 1975 or something like that. A long time. So nothing wrong with them, but let's see what happens. We're going to hang a new ignition system on this bike and try to start it. All right, the green goddess is up on the lift. We're going to hang the test system onto it. It's 9:45 by that clock, and over here it's I think 6:30 at night. I have to check that one out, won't we? All right, so let's trust this one over here. And we're just going to hang this ignition system on here and see if it makes a difference. All right, I've got my test ignition system all sitting here ready to go.
Whoops. I can't help it, I'm old.
Okay, so I've got the my test system set up here. It's two coils and the black box for a vape system, and that's hooked up to this mag pickup, and we have the rotor here ready to go inside. In the meantime, actually I can show you a spark that's coming out of this system. Let's just leave that spark plug right there, and Kevin, if you will, let's see, I'm going to put the battery on. This gives us our power, all right? Now, if you'll hold this and get the video of the spark plug itself, I'm just going to, let me show you how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to take this rotor and move it between these points here, and each time I do, we should get a spark. So you watch the spark. We got the power. We got everything hooked up. Let's see if we get some...
Oh yeah, you can see it nicely.
You can see it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we got good spark out of this test rig, all right? So now at this point in time, I want to put this mag pickup into this motorcycle right here, and therein lies the rub, so they say. On some of these earlier Nortons, the spacing inside here is such that these posts bang up against the aluminum. Doesn't bother a Boyer because Boyer has shorter posts. I don't know what would happen if I shorten these posts, but I'm not going to. So what I do is I take my Dremel tool. First of all, I make some black marks with Black Magic marker because I don't have mechanics bluing. And right up there and up there. Then I put this in and I move it back and forth like this, the way it goes, because you're centering the adjustment up here. Move it back and forth, move it in and out. See how tight it is? Then I take a look in here and find the rubbing point, which on this side is right there. See where it was rubbing? Okay? And up here, if you look up here, the complementary side, there it is, rubbing right there. So at this point in time, I take my Dremel tool and I relieve the area with the grinding wheel, cutting wheel on the Dremel so that those won't rub when I put the mag pickup in, and it still gives me some adjustment. So I am, at this point in time, I'm going to make some small metal out of big metal using a Dremel tool. Okay, I've Dremeled out the areas. I call this making little metal out of big metal. I use the Dremel tool with a cutting grinder type tip, and I went in and I relieved this whole area up here, which is a lot more than necessary, but you know, why do a little when you can do a lot? And this area down here for the same reason. And now when I insert the mag pickup, which goes in like so, right there. I have full range of adjustment. Can you see that? And no friction whatsoever. So it's fitting in there beautifully. So that's only on Nortons. Triumphs and BSAs are fine. Only on Nortons and only on some of the 750s. And I don't know why, well, I don't know why. So if you use a vape on an early Norton, you may have to relieve this area in order to make room for the magnetic pickup posts on the mag pickup. Okay, so I'm getting ready to, I'm going to put the rotor in now and the mag pickup, and we have our whole system. Then we'll try kicking it over a few times and see if we get spark with the kick over. All right, here we go. All right, so we've got the complete test setup hooked up right now. That's the coils in the black box down there. Mag pickup is in and set to the advanced position, and the engine is set to fully advanced. I've got power down here on the shop battery. I'm going to turn this on. That gives us ignition. Now at this point in time, we are completely and totally independent of the motorcycle. We're not using the motorcycle's battery, ignition, ground, or anything. The whole system is isolated, and we're running right off of this test system. So Kevin's going to give us some hand kickovers here, and I'm going to watch for spark.
We're in gear.
Are we in gear?
Yeah.
Oh, of course we set the.
Yeah.
We set the. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're in neutral now. Let's see what happens when it does a kickover. By hand.
Ah!
Go ahead, Kevin. Just kick it over by hand.
Oh my God.
Okay, I see spark.
Good.
Yeah, we've got good spark. Okay, so at this point in time, we're on a completely independent system. We can put it down on the ground. We can put the spark plugs into the engine. We can kick it over and see what happens. All right. So we're gonna hook up put the plugs in and give it a few kicks. See what happens. All right, we're gonna try a first start with this new system. Now, just in case you're wondering, the test setup that's underneath the bike right now, let me zoom in and show it to you, right down there. That's mounted on a great big, huge, really powerful magnet. So it's magnetized onto the lift, so it should sit there nice and solid. And it's being powered by the shop battery over there. So we are completely independent of the bike's electrical system. The whole ignition system is separate at this point in time. So Kevin's going to start kicking on this sucker. We've got gas in it. We've got the choke set. It's a Mikuni. So we have gas on, choke on, and we're going to turn the key on, and he's going to use his best kicking technique. And if it runs away, I'm going to run over there, and I'm going to be over there by the battery just to make sure the bike doesn't run away or anything silly like that, so I can disconnect the battery to kill the ignition. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I don't remember where the ignition is. Wait, right inside. Oh, it's right. It's over here.
Yeah, it's over
We'll
there.
use this ignition.
That's a good one. Yeah.
You ready? I'm going to give you power. You have got
Okay.
power is on.
Okay.
One, two, three. So no indication that it wants to go. You've got good gas, flow gas on, choke is on. Watch out for that shifter, you'll kick it into gear. See if it kicked into gear. No. Is there any kind of kill switch on this car? No, we know there's not. Well, it's independent. So there's kill
Right.
switch wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
We got separate independent power
Yep.
going to the bike. We've got good spark. We've got no joy whatsoever.
Should I try?
What did I hear? Did you hear something?
Oh, yeah.
I heard it. Hark!
Come on, baby.
Hark! Hark! I hear it. Okay.
And I'm having to give it a lot of throttle. The only time we're getting pumped is when I'm doing about half throttle.
All right, so we got the choke on, right?
Correct.
Let's try it with choke off.
Okay.
And I don't want to. We can also take a break. Let me find it. This way up here. Okay. Now let's choke off.
Yep. And no throttle.
Yeah, no throttle. That's you. That's up to you.
Okay, throttle.
We're getting puffs. All right, we're done for a while. Okay. All right, well, we got pops.
I'll let kick it, loosened everything up. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you know what? When you come back,
Uh-huh.
let's pull plugs and do another compression check.
Sure.
See what it's like now.
Okay. Sounds good. Man and haul.
All right. When he comes back, we're going to do another compression test and see what kind of compression we have. But we definitely got a few pops there. Okay. Okay, second attempt. I ran a separate ground wire from the ignition system to the engine just for the heck of it. We've shot starter fluid down the throat of the carburetor. Kevin is going to try again. No choke, no throttle, and then we'll try it with choke.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you reach that choke?
I'm gonna chokes on.
Choke's on.
Little throttle now.
That was a pop. That was another pop. Okay, you're getting a pop. Okay.
I think it's a fuel issue.
You know what? I don't know. Each of those pops and the pops we got the other day are from the left-hand side.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't realize that.
All the ones from the other day were left-hand side, and that guy just popped out of the left-hand side. Now, we're not using the bike's coils. We're not using the bike's wires. We're not using the bike's anything. You gonna try some more starter?
Yeah.
All right.
That doesn't do nothing well. Okay, chokes on. Little throttle.
Gas on. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting puffs out of that left cylinder,
Huh.
but they're not firing puffs. It's just like smoke or.
She ain't cooperating.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's enough for today. We're tired. We're done. We're gonna have to do some thinking and thunking. Okay. All right. So we're open to suggestions as long as they don't include using a roller starter, because that ain't never gonna happen. But other than that, and starter fluid, we're trying the starter fluid. So that's a whole new ignition system. All right, we're gonna call it a day right now.